Everybody, what's up? This is the one and only Bervin A. Jackson coming to you from the beautiful Atlanta, GA, ATL. Bervin A. Jackson, toxic black mold survivor, hernia mesh survivor, diabetic survivor, herpes survivor, renal failure survivor, premature baby survivor, lumps on my neck survivor, abnormal growth in my mouth survivor, black spots in my head, black spots on my arms, discoloration of my skin, face caving in, that went through the worst sickness that anyone could ever go through and survived. Let's get down to it, folks. You read the title. You like what you see. And now you want to hear what I have to say. Esau, 48 years of age, evolution versus true Jacob, 48 years of age, nature. Look at the photos. We are both 48 years old. We are both 48 years old. Pictures don't lie, folks. This is everything that I've been talking about. See, the Most High, he told true Israel that I'm going to put you above all nations. I am going to put you above all nations, Israel. So you're not supposed to look like any other nation. You're not supposed to participate in these things that the other nations participate in. You're not supposed to eat all of this stuff that the other nations believe in eating. Oh no, not Israel. Because you're going to be above all nations. And all nations are going to look to you for real answers. If you notice about this nation over here, this nation of Edom, this nation of heathens, and this nation of Gentiles, if you notice, Israel, is when they hit a certain age. When they hit a certain age and they see themselves not looking so hot anymore like they used to. When they see themselves getting gray and not feeling the best and losing their stamina and losing their sex drive and the gray hair start coming in, they begin to look for solutions to stop the so-called anti-aging. They want to stop that aging process. Oh, they want to stop that aging process. And they go and make all different types of cosmetics and lotions and potions and stuff that supposed to rejuvenate and take back time. But they find out that their Botox and lip enhancers and all this stuff and butt injections and breast implant injections, they begin to see that this stuff is not working, and they begin to look like something out of a clown show. They begin to look like tigers and stuff and felines and animals, and because they don't want that aging to come. They don't want to look old. They don't want to look old, Israel. This is why the Most High told us. This is why the Most High gave us a food law. The Most High never told us, Israel, to eat animals that will eat you. But we came over here on those cargo ships for being disobedient. The Most High put us amongst the very people he told us not to deal with. And we saw how we took on their traits. We began to eat just like them, slop, pigs, and all this nasty stuff. Swine and lobster and pork chops and catfish out of a swamp. You begin to eat like filth, a nation that lost their true identity. You had no idea you came from royalty. Trained you about Jesus Christ and Caesar Borgia and all this stuff. You lost your identity. You lost who you were, Israel. You've been over here with the scavengers. They eat anything on the land, anything out the ocean. They eat it all. Squid, and catfish, and lobsters, and all this stuff. Clams, and alcohol. They believe in eating and drinking at the same time. The party never stopped. And you started doing that, Israel. You begin to follow these nations that believe in the party never stops. Dance all night, drink alcohol all night, walking outside so drunk they can't even stand. And you took on these traits. You took on these traits, and then you began to look inside the mirror. You began to hate how you look. You began to lose your hair. Then you started doing the same things, having toupees and all this stuff put on top of your head with glue and construction tape and all this stuff because you lost your hair. And the women taking on animal hair, taking on all other nations of women's hair because you lost your own. Like Bervin A. Jackson to those curl kits. And those chemical kits took out your hair the same way they did Bervin Jackson. I thought I was Bobby Brown. Every little step I take with all my little curl kits. And one day my hair, it stepped off the top of my head. And there I was at Hair Club for Men looking weird at the age of 21. And they put this glue on top of my head and they glued down a toupee. And they gave me a little mirror and said, Mr. Jackson, do you like your hairstyle? And I lied and said, yes, I do. I was embarrassed. I was 21 years old. And my hair had came out from curl kits. From all those curl kits. And I'm glad that from that time, the Most High was waiting for me to leave evolution, to come and join nature. And he knew if I can just find one of my people, if I could just find one of my sons, I can just find one of my sons to teach the truth. And he found me. He found me in 2010 when I was in the tub, crying, screaming, because I had a herpes outbreak on my lip. And there I was in the bathtub, big old grown man, crying. Please, please, Lord, don't let that herpes test come back and be positive. Please, don't let that herpes test be positive. I'm crying. Big old grown man crying. Please, oh, please, Lord. And when I called to get my test results back in 2010, and I was told, Mr. Jackson, yes, you do have what they're calling herpes. Oh, the fire and the brimstone got into my behind. And I began to search. And I began to read. And slowly but surely, I began to exit evolution. Slowly but surely, the Most High began to deal with me. And when I overcame that condition, I said to myself, I want to learn everything that I need to learn. And I want to learn everything that I've been lied to about. And that's when I was birthed. I was completely birthed outside of evolution, never to return again. And I have not returned. The Most High said to Israel, be in the world, but do not be of the world. You're going to be in evolution, Israel, but you're not supposed to participate in evolution. And from that time, folks, from 2010, I have not stepped back into a dentist. I haven't seen one since 2010 because the last time I went to one, they tried to drill out my whole molar for a toothache. And I said, this is the last time I will ever come to a dentist. I haven't had any more tooth pain since then. I haven't had any more cavities. I don't even have any cavities. I don't even have a cavity. I don't have my teeth rotting in my mouth. See, I don't have that. I take care of my own teeth myself, my way. I don't go to no doctor. I don't go, folks. I don't go to none of that stuff. Now, for this diabetes stuff, okay, that was caused by hernia mesh, the hernia mesh, I go for that. But it's every once in a while because my plan is to restore my gut that was destroyed from hernia mesh. But I refuse to let these people give me anything else. I refuse because I'm just about done with diabetes. That is the last thing that I must conquer. They tried to destroy me with that hernia mesh. They tried to take me out of here, folks. Evolution tried to take me out of here with that hernia mesh. But I'm still here. And I'm on the last of it. The next time I do go back, when I do go back, they are going to tell me, Mr. Jackson, you are no longer a diabetic. And I'm so close. I had an A1C over 10. Went into a diabetic coma for 3 days and died. Came back. And you have all seen my photos. You have seen my photos. That's me now. Bervin Jackson, 48 years old. And I only operate in nature. I only operate in nature. No Botox, no enhancements, no makeup at all. That's 100% of everything I've been talking about. Proper format shower, proper format salt baths, proper format eating for breakfast, proper format eating for lunch, proper format eating for dinner. We know what time to eat. We know what time to go to bed. We know what time to cleanse. Oh, folks, I do it all. I do it all. I told you a long time ago, I don't believe in doing anything sometimes or maybe. I follow the food law that the Most High gave only to true Israel. I refuse to eat slop. The moment I came into the understanding of who I was done with crab legs the same day. See, it don't take me 30 days where I got to go and pray, and I got to go and ask the Most High, I got to see about this. And no. When I came to understand who I was as a person, I was done with lobster. I was done with crab legs, and I used to love crab legs. I could sit down with a nutcracker and some butter, some garlic butter, and I would tear crab legs apart. And the moment I came to know who I was done with crab legs the same day. Haven't touched crab legs since 2010. Haven't had no shrimp since 2010. I was done. I said I was done with it, and I was done with it. I haven't had a soda pop, and I don't know when. If it's not kombucha, I don't want it. Are you going to follow Esau Evolution 48? Or are you going to follow True Jacob 48? You decide, folks. The proof is right there in your face. This man is an inferior man. He knows it. Esau is an inferior man, but he tried to make the world believe that we, the Israelite men, that we are inferior. Oh no. Oh no. This man is doing everything he can. He is doing everything that he can to stay looking young, taking all type of shots. He has lost his sex drive. He's taking all type of shots. Viagra. The Viagra got you men so hard, your pole is hard all day and all night. No man pole supposed to be hard all day and all night. This man is going to kill you if you keep messing around in his evolution of death and destruction. That goes for you women and men. Anytime a nation don't mind killing themselves, they don't mind killing you. Let me say it again. Anytime a nation does not mind killing themselves, that same nation does not mind killing you. You decide, folks. Evolution of Esau or nature by True Jacob. This is Bervin A. My website is inside the description there. It's bervinj.com. bervinj.com. Love y'all.